So, where are those tribal bigots that we are dragging Chukwueze for missing a penalty? This is Dele Bashiru. Abi, is Dele Bashiru an Igbo guy too? Because according to them, they say that Igbos are the reasons that Chukwueze intentionally did it because he doesn't want Nigeria to succeed, blah, 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 blah. This is Dele Bashiru. Abi, is Dele Bashiru also part of Igbo trying to bring Nigeria down? He couldn't score. He couldn't score. See, penalty anybody can miss. Anybody can miss. If you want to blame someone for missing a penalty, blame the person. But bringing in tribalism in the midst of it is totally uncalled for. If we all use that energy now to drag Dele and say, because he's not Igbo, that is why he's trying to sabotage the effort of, come on, bro. And na Igbo man still save Nigeria. Nwabali. Yeah? Na Igbo man, he saved 2 penalties, which gave Nigeria the advantage to win Egypt. Some of you, I don't know where your brain is. We'll be shouting we are one Nigeria, but most of you are built and soaked in tribalism.
Now when Mohamed Salah don't miss penalty, captain of Egyptian team, Egypt, captain, number 1 person for that team, he missed penalty with all his experience. Now can we allow Chukwueze to rest? Chukwueze is a younger player. If you know the kind of pressure, oppression, when Morocco pressed Nigeria that day, we even see videos where Morocco people, they go, officials, they collect the face towel of Nwabali, goalkeeper. I don't know why CAF didn't sanction that particular behavior. So now where's captain of team don't lose penalty. Now Chukwueze fit rest. Now everybody they celebrate Nwabali. Make you remember saying Nwabali na Igbo man. This is not about tribalism, but I know where I'm going because we are living in a very hypocritical country where people always want to push narrative against a particular group of people. When someone else does something, it will be understood. But when the Igbo man do a problem go there. Football is trying to unite the whole country and unite the whole Africa, but some people are pushing narrative. Now where Salah don't miss penalty, make Egypt buy him now. Now where Nwabali, Igbo man don't catch 2 penalty, help Nigeria win 3rd. They could give him trophy now. Hypocrisy everywhere. We could not take him easy. Anybody can lose penalty. Finally, beware of fake prophets and fake pastors like Prime Minister Dele. When I know what they talk against Lookman, everybody they prophesy. You know go prophesy about Nigeria, we don't scatter. Professional football, now they talk. Why prophets don't cast now? Beware of fake prophets.
Nwabali saved the penalties of 2 of the best set piece takers in the whole of Africa. Mohamed Salah first and then Umar Mamouche next. He basically won us this 3rd place game. Look at penalty shootout now. Nigeria, why is it that we always have to make a mistake first before we learn? Why can't we just do things directly? How did we allow Bruno Nyemechi to take a penalty before Iwobi, Moses Simon, and Ademola Lookman in the last time? Why? Why didn't they step up that time? Look at the composure in this penalty. And we have one of the best penalty savers in the whole of the continent when it comes to, you know, being a penalty saver. Yes, Ronald Williams, Bono is up there too, and then Nwabali. 3 of them are the best. When it comes to penalty shootouts, this guy has done it consistently. World Cup players penalty shootout, he saved some penalties. The last game against Morocco, he saved. It's just a question of, can our attackers finish? And I hope that we learned from this. I was very happy when we went to penalty shootouts. I don't wanted to see if we have learned. And it showed that we have learned today. Although Dele Bashiru missed the first penalty, Akko, all the rest after him scored their penalties. And it was a beautiful scene. Come, Ghana! Nothing less than 3rd position at the World Cup. Nothing less. You can see it today. We have finished 3rd position very happily. Let me not hear that you left in group stage. Let me not hear that darkness led you to fail to qualify from group stage. You must go, because that dragging you gave me that day when Nigeria went out, don't worry, I'm here for all of you. You must go home. You must go to that World Cup 3rd place that Nigeria got to. I think to Mokosabi. Don't worry, you must go there. Look at Nigeria's World AFCON campaign. This entire knockout stages, 0 goals conceded. 0. We didn't lose to any North African team. It's just unfortunate that Ghanaian referee did us shaggy, or less might have pulled off the greatest ever tournament we have seen from an African country. I kept saying it during the tournament. I enjoyed this tournament. I will not lie. All in all, I was happy. The football we played was beautiful, especially those first 2 games in the playoffs, Mozambique and then Algeria. Ha! Take me back to that Algeria game. I felt on cloud 9. I saw that too big, those games. Eric Shell, you are the man. I believe that you are the one that will take us to the next World Cup qualifications. And honestly, I'm proud of the Super Eagles with all the lack of payments from NFF, with all the lack of infrastructure, all the things that they go through behind the scenes. They still came out and gave us a very, very good tournament. Yes, we didn't end up where we wanted to end up, and it's painful. I cannot lie, I've not recovered. I'm still very, very pained. I really wanted to win this AFCON, seeing as we not go to the World Cup, but then it's just devastating. At the end of the day, it still shows the level of talent we have. Without the infrastructure, without all the good things in football, back-to-back AFCONs, runner-up, third place. It just shows you that if we platform these players well, if we give them what they deserve, if we give them the proper infrastructure to grow in and to come back home to.
Nwabali is the best goalkeeper in the world. Nwabali, see, you are the best goalkeeper in the world. Sure? He saved Mo Salah penalty, saved Mamouche penalty. Nwabali, see, you won on this third place. You won on this third place. Nwabali, you are the best goalkeeper in the world. You are the best goalkeeper in the world. Come on, buddy. Hey, come on, buddy. Hey. They're great.
Welcome back to the channel. So we've all heard what these people have to say, and the backlash didn't start today, because after Nigeria lost to Morocco, a lot of loud voices like Tunde Perry, they went hard on Chukwueze and Nwabali, and instead of them keeping the conversation on football tactics and the missed penalty, they turned it into a tribal thing. So the narrative now shifted to, it's because he's Igbo, it's because they are Igbo players. So that was actually a reckless thing to say, and it's unfair and unnecessary, because football criticism is normal, but when you start dragging tribe into it, you are crossing the line. Now Nigeria has beaten Egypt, and these same people that were loud during the Morocco loss have all gone quiet. Expectedly, a lot of people are saying that they have to come out and talk. So they are all calling out their hypocrisy and tribal bias. And in all honesty, missing a penalty or making an error on the pitch has nothing to do with your tribe, whether you are Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, or you are even from the mass. Because even the best players in the world, they've missed penalties. People like Messi, Ronaldo, Salah, just name them. So nobody tagged their tribe or nationality as the reason. So why is it different when it's a Nigerian player, especially an Igbo player? And that question is at the heart of why a lot of people, especially the Southerners, are angry. Because Chukwueze did not lose that match alone, because football is a team sport. Coaches make decisions, defenders make mistakes, midfielders they lose control, and strikers miss chances. So when you try to single out one player and start attacking his tribe to the loss, that's just a very bad thing to do, and it's actually a lazy analysis. And it also shows more about the person talking than the player that is being blamed. We all, like now, Nwabali was also dragged because he was a goalkeeper, and they were saying that he didn't do well, this and that. Okay, the win against Egypt now actually exposed the selective outrage, because suddenly all these people that were coming out saying Nwabali, Chukwueze, this and that, they are not saying anything about tribe again. They're just giving the accolades to Super Eagle, Super Eagle, Super Eagle. And that alone proves that the area attacks were never really about football. So Igbo people are responding now as not saying Igbo players are perfect. They're just saying you should stop using football to push tribal agendas. And they actually have a point, because football is one of the few things that should unite Nigerians. We all know that Nigeria is divided, but at least football is one of the things that is supposed to unite Nigerians. So when you come out and you attribute a loss to a tribe, that's so unfair. Well, what do you have to say about this? Let me know what you think in the comment section. And if this is the first time joining my channel, Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.